What's going on, anime fans? Welcome to the Anime Corner. I'm Matt the Rambling Giant, and today we're going to be watching Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2, Episode 2. But before we do that, if you could like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that'd be absolutely amazing and wicked pissa. With that being said, let's get shit started. Looks like we're starting off with Naofumi in the crater that he made from last episode, with Raphtalia running to him and Philo and Risha also asking, "Are you okay, Master?" Naofumi's saying sorry because he scared the living shit out of everyone using his rage shield. Oh, and there's that mysterious woman who asked Naofumi to kill her. "Are you the shield hero, I presume?" "Yeah, why?" "I thought so." "Please kill me." Yeah, there's gonna be something huge behind that character. Because no one just asks you to kill him. She disappeared. I don't sense her anywhere. Oh, looks like some kind of war council is formed with all the nations and major powers of the world all gathered together with the shield hero present. Legend says the spirit tortoise most likely attacks the most densely populated areas. Next target would be Lohariot, I think it's pronounced. The spirit tortoise won't ignore the amount of forces they have amassed so far. If the queen is right, we've got 2 or 3 days at most. We have to come up with a plan, and we got to get ready for the waves as well. If we take charge of the banner raised high, it won't stand long. We don't need the help from the 4 heroes. You will fail. First they're saying they don't need the heroes' help, then they are saying, it's like, which is it? Come on, guys. Beating the spirit tortoise by conventional means is impossible, so the 4 heroes is necessary. See, this guy knows what's up. Now, Fumi-sama. I know. But don't get any dumb ideas about dying stupidly. Otherwise, it'll interfere with our real job, which is to fight the waves. Then let's come up with a plan, the allied armies, to defeat the spirit tortoise. I wonder what they'll come up with. Should be good. Ah, there's Risha, the new slave to Naofumi. I love that old lady. She's awesome. Raphtalia and Oni-chan went in without me, and Philo was mad. Oh, there's that ominous woman again. I'd like to hear what the shield hero has to say. What of the 7-star heroes? What the hell are the 7-star heroes? Never heard of them before. Ah, they're vassal weapon wielders, just like Glass. Some of them were summoned from another world, like Naofumi. but apparently they're not as strong as the heroes. To be perfectly honest, they are likely weaker than you and the other heroes are now. So better than nothing, I guess. So where are the 7-star heroes? Well, oh, there's the ominous woman. Apparently she's royalty. She's the king, the regent of the kingdom of the spirit tortoise. Huh. Allow me to introduce myself properly. Oist Horoi. The king's concubine and regent. That's what the world thinks I am. But in actuality, she's the familiar to the spirit tortoise. I knew it. I knew there was something more to her. Because who the hell just goes up to you and says, please kill me? I mean, really? You're the same as those bats and yetis, you? Yes, I take the form of a human, that's all. What are you saying, my lady? Sorry. Everything you knew about me was a lie. My job, a human-type familiar, was to get close to the center of power, to use subterfuge to gather human souls. So she was literally meant to start conflict and war to gather souls. That's not a freaking treacherous job. But it's all in order to seal the waves of catastrophe away for a few centuries at a time, I guess. So this must be what the huge sacrifice Vittoria was talking about back in season 1. That there would be a huge sacrifice necessary of the heroes to save the world. As a last resort, if the world was taken over by the waves, he would literally be revived and he would just stomp on towns until he gathered enough souls. That's pretty freaking boss. Oh my god. Shield Hero, please destroy my creator, the spirit tortoise. You said someone broke the seal. Can anybody break it? Only I know the method, or should the duty of a human type familiar was to tell whoever defeated them. What? Why would you tell us that? When protecting the world from the waves is no longer possible, it is the task of the 4 cardinal heroes to revive the spirit tortoise. So literally, that is what the 4 cardinal heroes are meant to be, is a way of reviving the spirit tortoise. See, I know it. That's what Vittoria was talking about. I'm curious on how many souls it would actually take. In the millions? Billions? I wonder. Because if you have centuries to accrue all these souls, you'd think you'd have more than enough. Whew. I believe the one who broke the seal is controlling it. You're just a familiar as such. What can you do? You didn't just come here to ask us to defeat it, did you? Of course, I'll provide what advice I can to help you find the one who's behind this and stop it. The spirit tortoise's role is to gather souls, so it's had densely populated areas. All shit they already knew. You're not serious, right? That's what the legends already told us. Really? Oh, I actually, yes, the head. If you chop off his head, he'll die. Yeah, well, that's like that with any monster. Then this guy gets wicked bullshit saying, you dare disgrace this war council? I'll lop off your head. That's impossible. I'll just revive. So you can't even kill her. Oh, man. And at least this guy has the right idea, saying, calm down, dude, just chill. We can't kill her, so let's use her. Who takes command? I bet you $10 Naofumi's going to be the one who does. Of course, we're providing the bulk of the core. We'll need siege weapons to take the tortoise's head. And my nation has the most. Oh, it's turning into a pissing contest on who's going to take lead. It doesn't matter who takes command. I want my battalion to take the vanguard. That's right, you say in the rear. But you need to avenge our head. Enough! I couldn't give a less about this shit. You guys are talking about fighting other humans. Look at Naofumi, he's totally bullshit. You may be the shield hero, but it doesn't give you the right. If you got a plan, I'll take command, but any other orders, sit there thinking about who gets the credit instead, I'm out. So apparently Naofumi will take command as long as everyone's on board. But if they're fighting on who's going to get the credit, he's saying, peace! And then he walks right out of the War Council. Oh, this guy looks ominous. It ended without an agreement? What the hell is Iwatani Dono thinking? We fight alone then. That sounds like the saint. It's not a good thing. How can we defeat something that size all by ourselves? He'll find a way. He always does. That's the good thing about the shield hero. He always endures. Oh, looks like she's asking for them to introduce themselves. Raphtalia, Philo, Risha, Estralsa, Grizzlock, heir to the blah blah blah. And then Eclair, Sayet. She's the ruler of Naofumi's domain. The demi-human land that Naofumi rules, that the queen gave him for beating the Pope and saving the nation. And apparently she's teaching Risha and Raphtalia swordsmanship and magic. She's trying to restore her father's name since he died in the first wave and wasn't able to protect the domain. I'm not the regent. That's a lie. It's a long story actually, but I'm actually the familiar to the spirit tortoise. looks like Raphtalia is trying to hit on Naofumi. It's a pretty town. It would be prettier if the lights were on. Yeah, you're right. Will this town be destroyed too? By a disaster besides the one of the waves? At this rate, yes. Naofumi is blunt as ever. This episode's not even over, and I already can't wait to the next episode. That's what makes me love the show even more. I still feel the same, and I'm in season 2. Woohoo! This show makes me feel like a little kid again. Look at Raphtalia cheering up Naofumi. Because you're the shield hero. I swear if Naofumi didn't have Raphtalia, he would not be as successful as he is, I don't think. Raphtalia is huge to Naofumi's growth as a character and to his abilities. Because it's always Raphtalia, Philo, and Malty who pulls him back when he's in Rage Shield mode. And you got that ominous dragon monster thing talking to him. Well, looks like they're going over the battalions and what each battalion has to offer to the group. And what a fortress that is. Holy shit. It's built into the side of the mountain. But it's abandoned for decades. And then they have enough bombs to blow up a mountain. That's awesome. Looks like they're getting to it, setting things up for the eventual appearance of the Spirit Tortoise, because he's attracted to densely populated areas with souls. So apparently if you take a ton of soldiers and march out to an abandoned fortress, he'll appear there, which is smart thinking, because then you can draw him into a trap. Sending Risha to the library. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, so just go research and find something that'll be helpful down the road. Look at that army. Freaking huge. At least everyone's working together at this point. Look at the ballista and the catapults. Oh, there's Risha researching. Wonder if she's found any useful knowledge. And there's Naofumi serving. Oh, Philo's dish. Gigantic as ever. Oh, Elhart gave everyone some weapons. Nice. Looks like Raphtalia got a cool sword, and Philo got some kind of claw, and Risha got a Philo costume. Right. You're journeying with the shield hero because of the bow hero, right? It makes me feel like an awful person. And there's Naofumi being nice, saying, "Don't be so hard on yourself, I dragged you along." You're in love with the bow hero, aren't you? I think I can give you advice then. I don't have much confidence, but I can help you with that. What exactly? The key is to get intimate as fast as possible. Saying this to a little teenage girl who has no clue on what you're talking about. I seduced a ton of royals that way. I don't think I could do that. Miss the old ladies. Oh, to be young again. It's nice to be young. Oh, looks like the spirit tortoise is coming. Well, with that being the end of episode 2, I cannot wait for episode 3 because it looks like it'll be the appearance of the spirit tortoise finally. With that being said, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this episode with you guys. I'm Matt the Ramblin' Giant. I'm over and out.